We're at step 7, business tasks. Here's one. Don't rely on sales. I was really good at sales, but sometimes when you get that cold call and you have to just start from the very beginning, start from scratch and work your way all the way through and trying to convince this person that you are the best home inspector, and all they really want to know is how much you charge, and you have to work around that. So that's sales, right? You have to have, I don't have the gift of gab, right? So I was never very good at sales. So what I did was I structured it so I didn't have to answer the phone and do a lot of selling of my services. And one way to do that, and it's optional for you, is to actually put your fees on your website and your marketing pieces like your flyer or brochure or rack card, so that when people call you up or contact you through those marketing pieces, your website, they already know, they already have an idea of how much you charge. And if they're going to call you, then basically they're already convinced. They just want to hear your voice. They want you to say yes, that you have an opening. Even if you don't, just say yes and figure it out later. And then you can confirm a date later. And they want also for you to maybe provide them with additional information. Maybe there's an ancillary service, or maybe there's some kind of Saturday information that you do on Saturdays, or some additional specific thing you can give them to really lock them in. That's what they want. So I wanted my phone to ring when I was at an inspection, answer it, and I know that I've calculated my profitable fee and I don't have to really do a sales call. So there are benefits of setting a base price in order to provide clients the basic information they need in order to hire you. So the question is, do you tell people what you charge, or do you rely on selling your services?
Arthur asks, do you advise putting your rate on your website for competitive reasons? I personally love the idea of someone visiting my site and being convinced to call me, knowing what I'm going to charge. I really didn't have a whole lot of time or patience or skill to do a lot of sales on the phone. And I would assume that if you don't put your fees on your website or on your flyer or somehow, they're going to have to ask you what you charge, and then you'll have to be skilled in that, or have enough time to do it, or have a full-time office manager to handle that. My base price was $396. And if my phone rang or I got an email, that was an easy sell. If someone visits your website and you provide them with everything that they need to make a decision to hire you, and maybe it includes price, there are now features that you can add to a website to allow them to schedule with you online without even calling you. I really enjoyed answering the phone, knowing that somebody was convinced, that I was able to convince them with my marketing, flyers, brochures, rack cards, website, referral, that I was worth the price. So that when I got that phone call, basically it was very easy. I already did the hard work out there. I didn't want to do more hard work in sales, essentially.
So think about the benefits of setting a base price in order to provide clients the basic information they need in order to hire you. Again, take a look at your marketing. Make sure you're using InterNACHI's marketing team and ask them this question. Am I providing enough information on this marketing piece so that people can make a smart, quick decision to hire me? That should be the same question that you ask when you're looking at your website. Am I doing everything I can to provide everything that my client needs in a very quick, concise manner? Not a whole lot of text, not 400 words on the homepage. No one reads. Give them exactly what they're looking for in a short amount of time. And evaluate your marketing and your website and answer that question. Or are you going to rely on your skill set in sales?